everybody! Today we're going to see how I draw Queenie Goldstein from Fantastic Beasts and where to find them. Just so you know, there's a coloring book that you can get through Amazon. Just follow the link in my description and you can get a coloring book to show me how you color to how I draw. Okay, pencils first and then Sharpies. So if you don't want to watch the pencil portion of the video where I sketch the entire thing out, look in the description and you'll find a link that you can click on that will take you to the Sharpie portion of the video. I'll even include one for color. But for those of you that are going to stick around, I'm going to start off with a quick sketch for myself and get us going. Okay, Queenie. I don't have a lot of good pictures of her outfit. Oddly enough, I've got some, but not really good ones. So I think I got it. I think I know what I'm going to do. Basically, I just need to get the anatomy down, and then the rest will come, right? Because that's really what's going to come down to. That's usually the trick, is if you can get the anatomy, if you know where you're going with it, then you can pretty much get the rest. Because the anatomy is what really makes it work. That's what makes it believable, you know? It's like if you don't get your anatomy right, well then, you know, there's no point in even trying so hard on the rest of it. I hate to say that. I hate to say there's no point. I'm just trying to say that if you can get your anatomy down, the rest of it should come much easier because you've got a strong foundation. Okay, I'm drawing details when I shouldn't be doing that. I should be working on details? No, I should be working on the rest of the what's the word I'm looking for? Details, right? But it's not the word I'm looking for. The sketch. I just need to finish the sketch. That's what I'm trying to say. I kind of almost taken the same, now that I think about it, the same kind of pattern of her jacket kind of flowing like her sister's. But it's a good look. It's a good flow. I like it. The trick is to capture the essence of the details. Right? Because everybody has a certain look. A lot of people spend a lot of good money, a lot of time, and a lot of effort in trying to make these characters look very specific. According to the design they put into them, right? Like the outfit and all that stuff, you know. So that's what I'm trying to say, is I'm trying to capture the way they have them to keep it just as awesome, is where I'm trying to go with that. Costume design, that's what I'm trying to say. Costume designers, they put a lot of work into this very specific look of these characters. So I want to try to get it as close as I can to like their look, their you know. Let's see, what am I gonna do with their hands? How about I just do like the wand up? Like if this is their hand coming through here. Give me a second, I gotta concentrate. see her sleeve kind of goes up out and over on some of this. So it's going to kind of cover her hand a little bit. Let's see. Let's do this hand. Now this hand I want kind of an elegant up. Let's see, it's going to be up like this. Here's your thumb. The fingers are down. But then this finger is kind of up. Let's see, this one's higher. This one's lower. I'm looking at my own hand while I'm doing this too. And this one is kind of bent. There we go. And the sleeve's kind of coming out like this. Perfect. Okay, not perfect, but you know what I'm trying to say. I'm happy with it. Let me try to find a good picture of her hair. I don't think I have one of her just like looking right at the camera. No. But that's okay. I'll make it work. The trick is going to be, I say that a lot. The trick is going to be trying to make it look like blonde hair without drawing every single hair, right? Because I need to give her room to have light, whereas if I just color it all with black ink, well, it doesn't look like blonde hair anymore, you know? Ooh, let's see if I can get a smile, because she's usually pretty happy, right? That's the trickiest part. The trick is to stop saying that's what the trick is. Find a good smiling picture. They're all pretty good, but one that really captures this smile, right? There you go. There's one that's just a closed lip smile. Does she have dimples? A little bit, yeah. But again, I'm having the same problem I've had before with all these other drawings that I chose such a small position that I have to get super tiny with the details. Sorry if I get quiet here, but that's just me concentrating. I think that'll work. Kind of big on the arm, but that's okay. I can make that work. There we go. I'm good with that. I'm good with that. Let me erase some of these lines real fast, because what I normally do is I throw down the first few lines are sketch lines. I'm trying to get the position, proportion, and the placement all together. So I'm just throwing lines down, just trying to see where it's starting to go. Once I get more confident, I start pressing harder with those lines. So when I erase lightly like this, it's it's easy to erase the sketchiness, and I'm not pushing hard enough to erase the confidence line. So we're going to follow our confidence, get rid of our sketchiness, and that's how you live your life. You will do amazing things, and I'll be there to celebrate with you. All right, I say we welcome all the skippers, then get going. There's my Sharpie, there it is. Welcome skippers, welcome to the Sharpie portion of the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe because I do a different drawing every day. You can join along and have some fun. I'm going to be using a Sharpie fine point and a Sharpie pen. Most of the fine point, but a pen's a little finer than the fine point. You can find things that the fine point can't quite find. I sketched the entire thing out. I've erased the majority of the sketch lines, but left myself enough to see where we're going to go. And if you want to see more Harry Potter or Fantastic Beasts or anything, just check out that playlist right there. Or just check out the playlist in general. Do a search. I've done so many drawings that I may have already drawn what you're looking for. So look through, do a search, and if not, give me a shout and I'll see what we can do. I'm going to jump right in with her eyes. It's going to be kind of a tiny drawing here because of the position I chose. So I'm going to draw the top of her lids like this. Looks good to me. So I'm going to draw some retinas, the color part, if I can. Again, this is super tiny, so I'm kind of limited. That'll work. A little wonky, but I'll make it work. I'm going to try to add in a pupil, real tiny like that. Awesome. Now, because it's so tiny, I can't draw the bottom of her eye. I'm just going to kind of come in like this towards the center, imply that there's a line, and then I'll take more care of it with color. Now, I do want to kind of give her a little bit of an eyelash, so I'm going to thicken up the top part here like this and kind of come out and do an eyelash. But again, it's so small you can't even see that anyway, so I'm not too worried about it. I'm just more concerned with thickening up the top to give it a more feminine eyelash. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. Could be better. I'm going to make it work. Okay, so let's give her an eyebrow. Something like this. Now her hair is going to start to cover up this one, so I'm just going to kind of go that far. I'll finish the rest later, just that's all I'm going to do for now. For her nose, I'm just going to come in down here for the bulb of it, add a little bit of the nostril, a little bit of the nostril. Add the outer edge, something like this. Now I want to do the bridge and all that, but I want to do that with color because it's too hard of an edge. This makes too hard of an edge for the soft contour of a nose. So I'll worry about that later. I'm going to give her a nice smile. Now, again, might be too small. No, I know it's going to be too small for the top lip, but I'm going to try to make it hollow so I can color it in. But if it comes out black, I'm okay with that. Ooh, so tiny, so tiny. But I can make the bottom one a little thicker. Like that. Okay, awesome. She does have a cute little dimple. We're going to kind of try to do those. Something like that. Not bad, not bad. Let's give her a chin. Down the center. Now I'm thickening up my lines just a little bit because when I switch over to that Sharpie right there, you're going to see a huge difference in line width. So I'm trying to match kind of where it's going. And also I have to start compensating for her curls. Now, I'm going to go ahead and start in with her hairline. And I was talking about this in the sketch that I'm not going to draw all the hairs, but I have to be careful to draw as much as I can without making the hair look black because she's got blonde hair, right? So we got to leave room for color. Oops. And I want to, like I said, draw curls and whatnot to draw this beautiful curly style. But I gotta try to again leave room for color. Okay. There's something off about her eye. I don't know what. I haven't quite got it yet. I think I drew the lashes a little too big for this size is what's bugging me. That'll work, that'll work. Okay, so anyway, more of a hairline. And it's pretty much covering up her ear too, so I'm not worried about that. Oh, you know what it is? You know what's her I had the whole side of her head just completely wide, like there. That's better. I like that better. Okay, so let's play around with the hairline. Again, it's a nice big curly waves. So I'm going to split it down the middle like this, or the side, sorry. And I'm trying to, like I said, just kind of capture the curls while leaving it open. Don't get me wrong, I want to draw all those curls. I would love to sit here. I'm already starting to do it. I'm already starting to do it. If I just said I'm not going to, I'm drawing all the curls. So I need to stop. Okay, I was going to do more. I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop. Okay, looks good to me. So, again, I'm going to thicken up my edge just a little bit. Again, you don't have to, especially if you're working with pencil. It might look strange for what you're doing, but I know where that's going to take me. So that's why I'm trying to match what's about to happen. Alright, I think I am comfortable with that. Let's get going. So, I can draw her neck down like this. And then her coat is going to be, I guess I should probably do that first because her coat's kind of defining quite a bit by the way it's laying. Okay, here's her cool collar. And then the other side is going to come through like this. Again, I'm going to draw her cool little collar. Again, that's the nice thing is her collar just kind of comes out of the edge. Awesome. Okay, so her shoulders are going to be right here. This one's going to be down a little bit more. And she's got her little scarf. Right. I'm trying to also like do a little bit of flow and movement with some of these things too. Like her jacket, her scarf, things like that. I want movement, so I'm trying to keep it from doing more than just laying there. I'm trying to make it flow, right? So let's do this side real fast. So here's her shoulder. Have it coming out like this, then it's going to go through here, flow back, but then it's going to be behind her dress, so I got to draw that dress first. But we're not there yet. Let's get back over here. No. I want to draw the shoulders, the material bumps and all that stuff, but let's wait on that. Let's go ahead and just draw the shoulder. And I'm drawing some of the bumps in, so that's why I'm kind of allowing for edges to be a little bumpy. Okay. Now her sleeve is kind of cool. It's got like a certain style to it. That's why I wanted to kind of close it off and do like this ridged little bump to it like that. And then again, I can start to add the creases from the material being stretched. Not too much. Now she's just holding her wand up like this, so I'm going to just draw her. Now her sleeves are kind of flow out a little bit from the underside if I'm looking at it right. Let me double check. So I'm kind of exaggerating them from here, kind of flowing up, almost like a flower, right? Looks like a crab hand, but it's in front of her hand. So I'm going to say that her wrist is here, there's her thumb around the wand at the ready. So we're basically doing this, like her finger's going to be up a little bit higher. Okay, the other ones are kind of wrapped around the wand, like that. Okay, and then, oh, let's draw the wand real fast. So there's the handle in here that you can't really see. It goes up underneath your fingers. I'm gonna wrap it around like that, come through, and I'm just eyeballing the edges. Like, I'm not worried about using a ruler. You can if you want. All right. Okay, so then you can see her hand is like this. There's the other edge of it. You can't really see much anyway. Like that. Okay, and then the sleeve, again, is kind of coming through like this. Cool. Awesome. Okay, so the other hand is more, it's going to be like this, but it's more foreshortened straight at you. So I kind of need to draw it first. So bear with me. I'm going to draw the thumb like this. Now the other fingers, she's kind of doing this. Okay, so this one's a little higher, this one's lower, this is up, this is up. So her middle finger, I know I'm kind of jumping all over with it, but it'll make sense. Her ring finger, her index finger, and then the pinky is kind of bent. So it's gonna look kind of like this, a little odd, but it works in the big picture, right? So you see what I'm saying? It's kind of bent like that. So let me try to flesh out a little bit more here, so it'll make sense for you. You see what I'm saying? There's thunder outside. It's super loud. Okay, let's see. Okay, so again, the sleeve is coming from underneath, coming up. So we're just kind of doing this. Right? Now, it's foreshortened, so all this stuff is in front of itself, right? So then we're going to come down here to the elbow. Again, because it's foreshortened, it's more pointed at you than it is straight out. That's why it looks a little shorter. Stuff like this helps to give it a more dynamic range, but it feels kind of strange, kind of like that pinky. It feels strange just drawing it like that because it doesn't feel like it's correct, you know? But sometimes in the big picture, see, now it all flows together. So sometimes it does look a little strange. Sometimes you do kind of have to give yourself some credit and say, okay, this is going to work. I know where this is going. So, you know, trust yourself. Because you may not get it right, but you will one time. Like, you have to just keep trying until you get it right. Okay, so now the rest of it's pretty simple. We're gonna close off her shirt here. Now, her skirt is just hanging. There's not much you can do because her hips are back here. We're gonna come like this for the edge of her skirt. Gonna come down like this. Same thing over here. We're just gonna come down, flow like that. Do some not waves, but what would they be? That would be I can't think of what that would be. What is that called? It's not draped. It's not I don't know. I have no idea. But again, now that we have an edge, I can continue. I can close it up, right? And I can continue this over here to this one. Perfect. Now, all I gotta do is draw the legs. And here, we're just pretty much drawing anatomy. That's all we're really doing. Let me find a picture of his shoes, see if I can get that right. Okay. So yeah, so the leg, the knees up here. Here's your calf. Now it's your ankle. And it's just, let me just draw the shoe and I'll come back and add detail with the Sharpie. I'm sorry, with the smaller Sharpie. Because it's so tiny. It makes more sense to do it like this. Like that's a little too tiny to do with the big Sharpie. And then I'll color that in later. I'm not worried about that. All right. Okay. Same thing, but this leg is back behind that one. So we're gonna say it's coming through here. The knee is back here. And then this foot's more off to the side. You know what? I think it's a heel too, isn't it? Oh, you can't really see anyway. There's a heel, so we're just gonna go ahead and bring it, see the bottom of the foot. Gonna come through like this. I'm sorry, that's not the bottom of the foot, that's the toe. Like that, right? Sorry. Like that. That's what I was trying to say. Because the heel's back there, but you can't really see it anyway. Okay. So we're gonna say that that little cross thing that I did there, it's gonna go up like that. And this one's gonna go through like that. That's all you can see of that end. Let me smooth that out a little bit more. We'll see, you can see that much of that heel. But there you go. I say we take care of the rest with color. So that is Queenie Goldstein from Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. So here's how I colored it. Tell me what you think in the comments below, or show me what you did in our Discord group. Just have fun and make it your own, because remember, this is how I draw. You draw how you draw, and we'll meet somewhere in between. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more adventures with How I Draw. Plus, don't forget to hit that notification button for new videos.